In the Garden of Eden, everything was perfect. Adam and Eve had everything they could want. Beautiful trees, clear streams, flowers, and all kinds of animals. They could eat any fruit from any tree except one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. One day, a sneaky serpent came to Eve and asked, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve replied, "We can eat the fruit from the trees in the garden. But God said, you must not eat fruit from the tree in the middle of the garden, or even touch it, or you will die." "You will not certainly die," the serpent said to Eve. "For God knows that when you eat from it your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." The fruit looked really good to eat, and it was tempting to think she could be like God. So Eve took some of the fruit and ate it. She also gave some to Adam, who was with her, and he ate it too. Suddenly they saw things differently. They realized they were naked, so they sewed fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. Then they heard the sound of the Lord God as he was walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and they hid from the Lord God among the trees of the garden. But the Lord God called to Adam, "Where are you?" Adam said, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." And God said, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam replied, "The woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree and I ate it." Then the Lord God said to Eve, "What is this you have done?" Eve said, "The serpent deceived me and I ate." God was very disappointed. He said to the serpent, "Because you have done this, you are cursed more than all cattle, and more than every beast of the field. You will crawl on your belly and eat dust all the days of your life." To Eve he said, "I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labor you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you." To Adam God said, "Because you listened to your wife and ate fruit from the tree about which I commanded you, you must not eat from it. The ground is cursed because of you. Through painful toil you will eat food from it all the days of your life. It will produce thorns and thistles for you, and you will eat the plants of the field." Then God made garments of skin for Adam and his wife and clothed them. And the Lord God said, "The man has now become like one of us, knowing good and evil. He must not be allowed to reach out his hand and take also from the tree of life and eat, and live forever." So the Lord God banished them from the Garden of Eden to work the ground from which he had been taken. He drove the man out and placed on the east side of the Garden of Eden cherubim and a flaming sword flashing back and forth to guard the way to the tree of life. This concludes the narrative of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden from Genesis chapter 3. After being expelled from the garden, Adam and Eve began their life outside, marking the beginning of human endeavor and struggle, and their story continues to influence generations.